Well, good Saturday to you, chat. It is finally here. The interview with David Stay, the man himself, the preeminent actor who played Mandar on the 80s show Photon. I know a lot of people might not be familiar with this show. We covered it quite a bit over at Stream Me when that was still a thing, before it inevitably shut down. But to bring people back up to speed, to understand what you're about to get into, Photon was an 80s television show that in an alternate universe would have been huge, but for some reason was overlooked. Imagine Power Rangers, Super Sentai, a little bit ahead of its time coming over to America. Elaborate costumes, green screen effects up the ass, lots and lots of crazy storylines and characters. It's pretty great stuff. Photon was put together for a 26 episode run by a company that made the laser tag game. And to give you an idea of what that is, because some of you may be millennials and have no idea what laser tag is, I'll give you a quick little preview.
You have been chosen to be the ultimate laser warrior.
First, choose wisely. Choose the laser that really works together.
It scores on the helmet, scores between phasers, and module. When going into battle, don't get tagged. Be the ultimate laser warrior. Photon really works together. You have chosen wisely. Photon, only from Entertech.
And for whatever reason, the company that made that product, that had Photon centers around the country, that made the game for kids to pick up and pester their parents for, decided, you know what will go great with this? A Japanese-made television show featuring my product. And it is a hidden treasure. And so David has graciously agreed to come on and talk about his time on the show, what it was like behind the scenes, his experience as an independent filmmaker, and a host of other things. So I will bring him in. He's expecting me to call him in here. Hopefully we don't have any technical issues, and I don't make a giant ass of myself. So let's find out how this is going to go. Give me one moment, chat, to pull him in. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Well, David, you are live on stream with me now.
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
Well, we're finally here after multiple delays. We're finally here. I've finally got the time nailed down, and we can talk about everything Photon related, your career, and just a whole host of things.
Fantastic.
Well, good. Let's start it off with, if you want to kind of give people, I guess, a little bit of background about how you got into the show,
Right.
how you started on it, essentially.
Sure. Yeah, let's start by setting the record straight, okay?
Okay, go for it.
All right, don't you think I didn't listen to more of your show about David Stay and Mandar, okay?
You heard a few of those streams, did you?
Oh, I was going to be on today, so I'm going to do a little. So listen, number one, I need the guy's name and address, okay? That said anything about me being in some softcore gay porno. Number one,
Yeah.
okay? I need his. I'm telling you, man. You email me his name and address.
I will get that to you. Yes.
Yeah, you get that to me. You got me fucking Parsifal. You got me as a pedophile on fucking Buckley. Let me answer this question. What is Metokur? What is it? I know what pedicure is, manicure is. What is Metokur? What do you trim fucking guys' bald head? What's that?
Metokur is a spin on mediocre, which misspelling of it. Well, yeah, I was gonna get into it. I was gonna get into the because I looked over your IMDb page and I looked at the roles that you had played on your website, davidstay.com, and I didn't find softcore gay porn, but somebody was pretty adamant that you had been in that. So you're saying that is fake news?
Well, it's fake news. It was called. You mentioned it. It was called sex something. It wasn't a gay porno. It was one of those softcore shit, man. Hey, you pay me $1,000, I'll be on the set for a day. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You know, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
See, that's what it was called. Undercover Sexy.
It's undercover what?
Undercover Sexy. I think that's what it was called.
I gotcha. What role did you play in that?
I played the guy. He's a magazine publisher, and his models are being killed. So I played, and they come to me. They think I'm killing them. I played a real douchey guy. It was easy. It was typecasting.
I gotcha. So now that you've blown my ass out of the water, do you want to introduce people to kind of how you got into this? Because I think I read an interview, or it might have been something that you had written up talking about how you kind of got into the show. Was it that you were with a friend who went overseas, or somebody was looking into it, and then you somehow tagged along and got picked up on it, or am I?
No, yeah, I'll slam it down real quick.
Sure.
My friend James isn't like my brother. He's not my brother anymore. I grew up with him. I'm a little kid. And he calls me one day. He studied Japanese in college. And he calls me one day. He had a fascination with Japan. Hey, I'm going to Japan. You want to go? And I'm 22 years old. And I said, what are you talking about? You're going to go to Japan. What, are you crazy? I want to speak Japanese. I do nothing. And then I read in the trade papers, there's something going on. And I don't know. I woke up one morning and I said, you know what the fuck? I'm going to go to Japan. Why not? I get off the plane in Japan with $500 in my pocket. And I don't know anything about this show, nothing. I just read something. And I don't know, 3 weeks later, I'm the first American bartender in the Hard Rock Cafe in Japan. And that was a seed. And I get this, I find a manager, Leo, Filipino guy. And he said, yeah, I know of this casting. And that's how it all started. So I actually auditioned for Bodie Lee. And the guy, he says, well, can you be mean? I said, well, you mean mean? Just be mean? He says, just improv it. So I went off the rails. And 2 days later, I get a phone call. Hey, you're not Bodie Lee, you're going to be Mandar. And the interesting thing about Mandar is originally in the script, the guy with the forearm, that was the lead bad guy until they got the first dailies. And they changed the whole script, all Mandar.
Because they liked him better than the generic puppet monster, right? They thought he had more presence.
Sure, good decision.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, Mandar does stand out. I mean, that's one of the things when we're watching it over on Stream Me. People really liked the character because it was so over the fucking top. That's, I think, what really appealed to people.
I'll tell you something very funny. Now, I'll tell you this. I think I told you already when we spoke. All the voices were voiced over because everyone had different accents. So they didn't like that. So they voiced over the whole thing. And I hated my voice. I hated the guy that was doing my voice. I don't know which episode it is, but I died 25 times in 26 episodes. So in the episode, there's one episode when I'm dying and I actually scream out, I'm going to kill the motherfucker that's doing my voice. Of course, they just cover that over with a scream.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the dubbing department loved it.
I knew he would hear it. I knew the guy doing my voice would hear it.
Now, this show, when it was put together, and I wanted to talk to you about this a little bit, too. I mean, you guys did a 26-episode run on this. And it seems like, I mean, I've got pictures kind of up on screen for people to look at. They can see, there are a lot of cast people, a lot of makeup and effects and stuff.
Where do I go to the page, man, while I'm on with you?
Oh, if you want to see it, you can just go to Mr. Metokur on YouTube, and you'll see the pictures that are up. But I think one of the things that kind of struck me, it looked like there was so much money put into this, so much time put into this. What was the decision? Why did they not pick it up for more than one season? Why cut it off after just the first 26 episode run?
No, George, the guy who opened up the Photon show wasn't designed to sell product. It was designed to sell the laser tag centers. So that guy in Texas who created Photon, the laser tag center, which still goes on today. As a matter of fact, Lori, from PhotonForever.com, who built that whole site, she goes all over the country playing Photon. Fantastic what she does. But what happened was, it was all money's coming out of this guy's pocket, and it was the final hour. We were all in the studio waiting for the phone call from the U.S. We shot here as well, Los Angeles and Tokyo, and we were all sitting in the studio waiting to see if we were going to be picked up for another 26 episodes. And the call came, and Jim Carrington, the American producer, he said, nope. They don't think I'm going to have the budget for it. You know what really fascinated me about that budget?
What's that?
Is when you watch the laser shots. Okay, they put the freaking money into everything. But when you watch the laser gun shots, it was like they're going everywhere. And they're pointing in the wrong direction. And I said, why? Why is this? Like the very first episode, he's jumping around. The shots are coming from all over the place when the characters are in front of him. It was just continuity shit. I mean, I'm just a little OCD with a lot of things. But I have good OCD.
Some people in chat are saying we're having some mic issues. I'm running this, I'm routing this through Skype. We're doing it via phone call, so I'm not sure if that might be playing some issues on it. I apologize, chat, if you're having issues. I'll try to, if it's coming in too low, tell me, and I'll try to boost them up.
The shots are coming from all over the place. Okay. I'm watching the stream. Perfect.
Okay. So you did your 26 run episodes. You worked on the show. They come and they tell you we're not picking it up for another season. Like at this point, were you committed to doing acting and stuff? Or did you kind of got a taste of it?
I was the only actor on the show. I was the only actor. All the other cats never did anything. Loretta, I sent you an email. Did you see Loretta in Europe singing?
No, I don't know if I saw that one. I know we had a bit of a correspondence, but I think I've missed a few of the emails.
Well, yeah. Well, Loretta was a singer, and the rest of them were. Chris was an army brat. Graham, Lord Bathan, is an Australian cat that was acting in Japan, but nobody was an actor except for me. I was the only one that was an actor my whole life. 12 years old.
And so, did you decide to stay in Japan after this? Did you just leave right away? What was your plan after the show didn't get picked up?
Well, I don't have many regrets in my life, okay? But my producer, Mac Masamori, in Japan, he wanted me. Put it this way: and I know much better now. Back in the day, I didn't want to be famous in Japan. I wanted to be famous in my home, right? But Mac Masamori said to me, he says, look, you stay here. Go to school. Like, be fluent in Japanese. I speak Japanese, but just like shoot the shit at Japanese, you know what I mean?
You want to give us a little, I want to hear some Japanese with that accent. Can you give us something?
All right. Nandayo bakero. Shinjiranai.
I have no idea what that means, but I like the accent kicking in behind it.
Let me tell you something very important about the accent. My friend James, who studied Japanese in Japan, I would actually have to translate for him because he learned Japanese from this English cat. So you can't say, like, bakero. Because this is how he would speak Japanese. I'll say exactly what I just said, except the way he would say it. I would actually translate for him because I learned my Japanese from the Japanese. I didn't speak a word of Japanese when I got there. The interesting thing is I was there for like 3 months, right? And I still didn't speak a word of Japanese. I knew good morning and hello. Konnichiwa, and good morning is very easy. It's Ohio, like the States. That's good morning in Japanese, Ohio. And I realized, they said, you know what? Because in Japan, you go places you don't have to speak Japanese. But my town, Shimokitazawa, there's no English, zero English. And I thought about it after a couple of months there. I said, you know what? I live here. So I made a commitment, and I found a place called Yotaro. Yotaro is like a little tiny restaurant thing. It's a master and mama. You can call them master and mama if they're husband and wife. These are my family, these people. I have a lot of family in Japan now. And that's how I made a choice to just stay in my town. And I'd sit there and eat and drink. They didn't speak a word of English. I didn't speak any Japanese, but we'd laugh our asses off all night. And all said and done, I'm speaking Japanese. So I learned from them.
You learned it the natural way, just daily, day-to-day kind of stuff, having to learn it.
Right. Because if you don't have the accent to it, like doshitano. You don't say doshitano. It's doshitano, which is, what is it? Doshitano. Bakero, crazy. You don't say bakero.
Yeah, I speak zero Japanese. I couldn't, aside from like one or two things you hear in anime, I know none of it.
What are you going to do?
Well, very true. So after the show, kind of explain to us, because I looked over the credits on the stuff that you've done. I mean, you've worked on set, you've been in other shows, but you also got into like independent filmmaking, and I wanted to talk about Sphere of the Lycanthrope, which was your project, your film.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I did not get a chance to watch it.
You're
The P.O. Box thing,
pumped,
I know. I'm telling you, man, they're fucking me up my ass, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't blame him. Hey, ream him. Ream him.
They do not like me after our little fallout with the Postal Service, and they're just fucking with me at this point.
Oh, you mean you don't even have it?
No, I don't even fucking have it. That's why I haven't been able to watch it.
Motherfucker!
I'm telling you, they're fucking me in my ass for the sheer pleasure of it.
All right. All Metokur's fans, you got to get on the Postal Service. Well, you got to be kidding me, man.
No, I'm not. I told you.
Somebody just said not impressed. Who just wrote that?
Well, I'm playing your trailer. I do have the trailer running. I don't have the audio on it, so we can hear you, but
I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm watching the trailer to Sphere of the Lycanthrope.
Yep, right up on screen. Now, I mean, this is a project you worked on for years. Do you want to kind of tell people a little bit about it, like what started you being interested in making the film, how long you worked on it, what was the motivation?
Sure. The Sphere of the Lycanthrope is a movie in making the movie. This is what occurred. I was always making movies since I was like 18 years old with my family, making movies. Me and my partner with Sphere of the Lycanthrope, Keith Grenning. We would make little short fucking stupid things, right? I was really serious about, making quality out of nothing. And he tells me one day, he went to Mount Vernon High School, and like the theater and movies teacher guy, he was talking to him and telling him, Bob Kettler, the guy you see in the very beginning of the movie, take that transfer, John, just take the transfer, that guy. Keith tells me this guy, he'll give us the school to shoot something in. So I'm thinking about like a short 5-minute film. Anyway, we go to dinner. We take Bob Kettler out to dinner, and we talk about it. And this guy is gung-ho. So like where I can do a whole movie. Now, I don't have anything. I have no script. I have nothing. No clue, no idea. All I know is a high school and kids, right? So this I said, well, how many days can we have the school? Like after hours, weekends. He said, I don't know, 5, 6 days, like a weekend, and after hours, 5 days, right? 6 days. I think we go there for like a total of a week. So now I'm a bodyguard for the district attorney's office in Brooklyn, New York. And I don't even know how I came up with the idea. It kind of came from, I can't give a spoiler on this, but I had a school, I'm going to kill kids, all right?
Your basic story. Yeah, basic script.
Right. So in 6 months, I'm in my car from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. I wrote it. I cast it. I scheduled it. I did it all in my freaking car in Brooklyn outside the family that had death threats with the Daily News strike. That's it. And then we just freaking did it. And it happened. And it was freaking unbelievable. Dude, I don't even want to talk about it. We got to do this again after you've seen the movie. There's somebody who almost died on the set. You got to see the freaking movie first.
Did you say somebody almost died on the set?
Yeah, I almost died on the set.
How the fuck did that happen?
I swallowed my fang. You see it all live. Oh, I was peeing blood, man. What I went through. You got to see it, Brad. I'm telling you, man.
Well,
how can we discuss it if you have no clue?
Right. Well, the plot of the movie is you're a substitute teacher, you're a teacher that transfers in and somehow becomes a werewolf. So after you got put in makeup, you swallowed your fangs and choked on them.
Yeah, I swallowed. Yeah, they had behind me. They were all around me. They thought I was acting. Oh, you got to see it. It's well, one thing. Look, I'm a big fan of the outtakes, bloopers. Okay, I mean, I want to see outtakes on Schindler's List. All right, I love outtakes. So at the end of the film, throughout the credits, you got all the shit that went down. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud of somebody in my film. And whoever gets it, I'm telling you, the guy in the end, the very last brood member, who says, your prophecy has come to life, whatever, and then he drops dead. He just was in an academy with Craig DeFrancia, this freaking kid. I love this guy. I've known him all these years. He was in Green Card or Green Book. What's the movie that just won the Academy Award? The black guy?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, it's either Green Book or Green Card. Anyway, he just was in the Academy Award winning film. I saw him on the red carpet holding the. He didn't get the Academy Award, but he was part of the whole cast, so he got to hold the. It was fantastic. I'm proud of it.
Now, when you gave your acceptance,
Best horror film.
I gotta equalize the audio on that. And I talked to you about this earlier too, because you didn't expect to win when you got this award.
No.
Like you went up unprepared for this.
Say that again.
I said you said that you weren't expecting to win. It wasn't like you had a prepared speech. You didn't think that you were going to be called up to stage for the Sphere of the Lycanthrope.
No, I had nothing. No way. No way. If you look at the front of the stage, you got Ron Perlman there. You got Tim Coates sitting right there. Hey, I'm up against $500,000 films, right? If it wasn't for Ford Austin, when he yells it out, he snapped me out of it. I was literally a deer in headlights. I don't even remember getting to the stage. And if you listen closely when he says "Feel the Light," you hear bam, and I just slammed the table. I was just like, "Oh no way!" Oh, there I am. There I am. I'm freaking out, man. I'm getting up there right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Maxim Fatty.
Well, yeah, you were going up against films that had a budget. I mean, didn't you say that you made this on $10,000 compared to the other guys?
$10,000.
Yeah, that had $500,000
for the cameras. $10,000. Well, it was compared to Paranormal Activity, right? So these cats, hey, you give me $10,000 and shoot a film in an apartment, I can do that. And the reason it was compared is because my film, $10,000, one freaking cat for the most part, all right? Everything. Me and Keith. But I was anyway, there's over 100 people in my film. There's 7 locations. There's scenes shot in freaking Italy for 10 G's. That's guerrilla filmmaking, Pally.
Well, and I think this leads us into some of the more interesting stuff. Because, I mean, we talked a little bit about it when I called you up last time, which were your thoughts on Hollywood, kind of like the filmmaking industry and stuff, and what your stance is on it. Do you want to kind of lay it out for people to give, I guess, your perspective on it?
All right, I'll give you all fair warning right now. You're gonna lose your minds, some of you. Okay? Listen. Do not look up to any A-list celebrity. They're all fucking demons. I give you my word. I'm telling you this right now. I've been a student of numerology and symbolism for a very long time. I'm a huge truth seeker. That's my mission in life, because I know everything you've been told is a hot damn lie. And most of your freaking actresses you guys jack off to, they're guys, they're dudes. They're all dudes. What do you think this whole LGBT, I don't know who the fuck I am society came from, huh? Who do you think? You think a group of people hot damn got together and the news media worldwide said, well, let's pick this up? You got to wake your asses up, man. It came from your government. Everything you get is from your government, all right? Just you got to use your logical mind, man. LGBTQ. Look, do you understand? There are 63 fucking genders acknowledged, recognized.
Oh yeah, that's every flavor of the rainbow. No, I know what you mean about that.
Yeah, you know what? This is what makes you the majority of you fucking sheep dumb as shit. Now, listen. I might use that. I use that a lot. Dumb as shit. If I say you're dumb as shit, I don't mean in general. I just mean in
specifically.
What's
I said just specifically, right? Dumb as shit. I got you.
yeah. Well, no. Just in the subject. If we're an indifference on the subject I'm talking about, like we're talking about now, I'm not saying you're dumb as shit as a human. I'm just saying you're dumb as shit in this department. Look, my job is to wake people the fuck up. All right?
Oh, you got an audience that wants to be woken up. Chat's going fucking wild right now. I mean, they want to hear this behind the scenes shit. They want to hear somebody's take on Hollywood and just, what goes on behind the scenes and shit like that.
Let me explain something to you. You want to be an A-lister? You name one of them. Look, I'll give you a perfect example of symbolism. I want you all to think of your favorite actor, your big, The Rock, fucking Bruce Willis. You name any fucking one of them. And I guarantee they've been in a fucking dress. Every single one has been in a hot damn dress. No, that's your job. You see, you think they make any decisions, these people? They're all fucking puppets. Most of all the women. Look at them all. Julia Roberts is a fucking dude. Scarlett Johansson, dude. Jennifer Lawrence, you guys jerking off to her all the time. You're jerking off to a hot damn dude. You understand? It's fucking hot damn some in the city. All right. I got to take a deep breath because I get very passionate about this shit.
That's what people want to hear, man. They want to hear that passion. I mean, are you saying that a lot of these female actresses, I mean, you mean it, right? They're literally dudes in dresses.
No, yeah, that's the game. See, you have to work. You want to be in the $20 million club. If I told you what you had to do, your skin would crawl. And I want you to think of the worst shit you can think about, including feces. Look, let me tell you something. The guys that are guys, a lot of the guys are girls. You gotta wake up, man.
Wait, when you say feces, like I'm picturing Scarlett Johansson with an erection eating shit. Is that what we're talking about? Like shit play?
Oh, easily. Look, that's what you have to do. This is the Illuminati. They run it all. It's a TV show. You're fucking governed. This is what I get crazy about when I get on Facebook, okay? All these people with their political shit and Trump and this, that. You think Trump is fucking real? You people think you have a fucking vote. You're dumb as shit. This is what I mean when I use that fucking catchphrase I use all the time. You gotta understand, it's a TV fucking show. You live in the fucking Matrix, kids. Yes, you do. You don't know anything but what you've been fucking told. Okay? And that's not a theory. That's a fucking fact. Well, you think you've been to the fucking moon? You're out your mind.
A lot of people when it comes to Hollywood, right, get the feeling that their agenda is being pushed in films. Do you think that Hollywood pushes agendas? Do you think that they're trying to accomplish a specific goal?
Okay. This is not for now. Okay. Very important, Jim, my friend. There are things I theorize about. There are things I philosophize about. There are my belief systems. And then there's what I fucking know. Everything that is broadcast to the masses. Where do you think do you think they say, you know how many people die every fucking day? What show? What do they produce? They're going to tell you what they want to tell you. You think those newscasters are any journalists whatsoever? They're fucking puppets. They're told what to say. And what they're saying is said all across the country. The exact same terminology they're using. Anything they want to push on the masses, they can. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. And they know you're all dumb as shit. That's a fucking problem. They know you're all dumb as shit. Look at the Notre Dame. Look at that. That's stone. Why don't you take a blowtorch to a fucking rock and see if it catches on fire, you dumb fuck? Go ahead. I dare you.
You're talking about the cathedral that just burned down, the Notre Dame Cathedral.
Yeah. Oh, every time anything you see massive is a fucking show. It's not fucking real. It's design. It's all by hot damn. Look, again, please, people, all I want you to do is use your logical mind. Open your pineal gland, okay? The human race has been raped of its fucking logic, okay? You don't even believe your two lying God-blessed eyes in your head, man. Okay? And it's in plain sight. But you're too busy looking at your fucking phone. That's what they want. They want your heads down. You're all hot damn zombies now, man. You know what the future's going to be for this fucking planet?
They want people tuned out and addicted, right? They just want to feed them a message. The thing I think chat's wondering about, I mean, he touched on it a little bit when he said Illuminati, but who's in control? Like, who? Somebody's directing Hollywood to do this, right? So who is it?
Okay. You have the Illuminati, all right? Now, look, this is all just, I'm not basing these in line, but the Illuminati's a fact. This is what runs the country. Why do you have a fucking hot damn pyramid on your dollar bill? Hey, think about it. Got the all-seeing eye. Think about, look, this is why I want you to get by symbolism, okay? And I want you to see how you go up in ranks. I don't know the rankage, okay? But we're talking about your celebrities. This is what you're going to see. I told you already, you'll see every fucking guy in a dress. Every one of them. Let me tell you something. You don't think one of those fucking actors would say, fuck you, man, I'm not wearing a fucking dress for the scene? Don't you think one of them might? Not just one. Bruce Willis said, yeah, you out your mind? I'm fucking diehard. I don't put on a fucking dress. Oh, no, you got to. See, he has no say. He puts on the fuck, and I hung with Bruce Willis. But they're all in it. You want to be in it. It's just, you look, these are the symbols I want you to look at from all your fucking celebrities. They always putting their hand over their eyes. That's the one-eye symbol. That's your bowing down to Satan. You're in the club, okay? I want you to see them all in fucking bathtub. Every one of your fucking MTV fucking people, look, they're all in fucking bathtub. They'll be in milk, they'll be in blood, they'll be... Don't you think one producer of a music video would say, hey, well, Miley Cyrus is just in the bathtub. Maybe we should go another direction? Don't you think that? Logical thinking? No, they're all in a fucking bathtub.
Now, I gotta say, it's hard for me to picture somebody like... I mean, I've watched a lot of, like, 80s films and shit, 90s films, the action shit. Like, the thought of Bruce Willis in a dress, I mean... Is it some weird kind of fucking sex cult? Is it like a Weinstein thing going on in Hollywood where they're making everybody do degenerate shit?
Jim, you get me wrong. No, they have to be in a dress in public. Saturday Night Live, a movie, a TV show. They all got to be in a fucking dress eventually.
I get it.
I'm not talking about
they got to toe the line. I see what you're saying.
Well, this is the rules. You want to be part of the family? Marina Abramovich. That's the biggest witch of them all. Look at the what are they called? Soul-eating parties or fucking bloodletting parties.
Oh, yeah, the spirit cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, spirit cooking. Well, do me a favor, humans. Why don't you just dig a little deeper on your own? And why don't you look into spirit fucking cooking? And look what your idols are up to. They laugh at you. You know, when they're all, and there's another thing. This is everyone you'll see them do. They'll cover their eyes. Okay? That's the all-seeing eye. They'll put the symbol, the finger over the lips. That's the secret. When they all sticking their tongue out at you, they're mocking you. Just fucking wake up.
Well,
they're mocking you.
I remember Terry Crews. You know who that is? The guy that did all the deodorant commercials. The black dude, real muscular. He came out recently with a story saying that a Hollywood exec kept pestering him for sex, would like feel him up, do really weird, bizarre shit. And he felt like he couldn't say anything because he was worried he'd lose his ability to act or do anything. I mean, is that typical in the scene where you've got these kind of perverts up top that do whatever they want?
James, listen, man. No, this is a show. Bill Cosby was a sacrifice. Fucking the Harvey Weinstein's a sacrifice. It's the script. These people are. You think Bill Cosby's going to go to jail? You think O.J. Simpson was in fucking jail? You think Mike Tyson was in jail? No, they're not, ever. They're just not. It's a fucking TV show. Hence, you're in the fucking Matrix. I'm telling you this shit, man, and all you got to do is break it down. Want to talk about slavery? Want to talk about what a sham that is? You can't get that deep, man.
Hey, go for it. You got the platform. Whatever you want to talk about, audience is listening, man.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Hey, if in for a penny, in for a pound, go for it.
Let's discuss now. Listen, I don't need any shit, all right? And this came from actually you want to see a truther? You want to see a guy who's one of the greatest truthers on this fucking planet right now? You look for Mag Bitter Truth, MBT. This is this guy. He's hilarious, first of all, but you can hear the passion in his voice, and he's the same one. You know, I love him because he's fucking me, except the black guy with, like, I don't know what accent he has. You gotta wake the fuck up. Listen to him. But this guy breaks it down to me, and I watched this freaking documentary about slavery, all right? Now, this is the narrative they give you. This is what your history gives you. All you got to do is, and I just got into history a little, pretty recently, all right? So I'm digging deep back. And things don't make sense, man. Really, a lot of shit doesn't make sense. Hey, I can prove to you it's a TV show.
What's not lining up for you? When you're talking about like American history with slavery, like what about it doesn't make sense to you, or what do you think's being, I guess, like portrayed wrongly?
It's a lot of visuals. We can discuss the reset if you'd like. We'll do it again, and I'll have all visuals for you. I mean, I'll send you the visuals because you have to look at it. It has to be seen to be understood.
I got you. That's fair enough.
It's very. I can't speak it. I can't narrate it properly to see the understand. But I'll tell you about the slavery thing.
Okay.
So this is the story. This is the story they give you with slavery. They actually built these ships specifically, and they took 12 million freaking jungle people, Africans living out of the jungle, right? This is the story they give you. Don't give me any flack on this, okay? This is their narrative, what you've been taught. So they build these hot damn ships that can fit like 400 or 500 people. And then one of the narratives is it sometimes took weeks, if not months, to get these people on the ship. Now, this is crazy already. Then they tell you they segregated the men and the women and the children in the middle. All right? Now, you're talking 400 or 500 savages, okay? And how many crew? I don't know. I don't care. Pick a number. 100, 10, who cares? You pick a number, all right? You got these brutal fucking savages from the jungle, all right? This is what they tell you. Now, get this. There are no fucking bathrooms. No bathrooms, all right? They got to sit and piss themselves. You got to go. You understand this ship has no motors, right? You're fucking rowing the ship across the Atlantic Ocean. How long can that fucking take you? 5, 6 months? So this is the story they're giving you. So they're shitting, pissing themselves all day long. Where is the food going to go for 400 or 500 people? Where are you going to keep that food? Then they start talking about the diseases on the ship. Oh, and how they were tortured. They tell you, they shaved their heads first. They took them of their possessions. What do you think? Logical mind, folks. What possessions? Where are these jungle people? Did they get them out of the jungles? Right? This is the narrative they give you. What possessions you talking about? But this is the story they feed. Then they start talking about all the diseases, polio, scurvy, that took place on the ship because of it. Now, you got to understand, not all of them are going to die, but the fucking people sailing the ship are going to die too. If it doesn't make sense, it's not true. That's what I live by. And that's the narrative they feed me. I'm not giving it to you. This is what they told me.
So
right?
What do you think happened in that period of time then? Like if that's what they're feeding people, what do you think was going on?
Your slaves were minimum wage. They were here. They're here. Your slaves, all you got to do, go. I guarantee any, I'm not going to use African American. If I'm white, you're black. Any black people listening to this shit right now, I dare you. Go do your family heritage. Go do your family tree. You'll never find a slave in your family. But prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. It's a story. Listen, you're fucking Christopher Columbus. Yeah, I prove it to you right now. Anybody online right now, I want you to plug in on Google Christopher Columbus images, all right? You can do George Washington. There's only one George Washington. You can do Abraham Lincoln. You only get one. You do Caesar Aurelius. You only get one. Plug in Christopher Columbus. You got like 3, 4 versions of him. It's a fucking cartoon. It's designed to divide and fucking conquer people. What do you think slavery is for? The story is to divide and conquer you. That's all they do to you. You watch fucking Donald Trump. You think he's fucking real? Wake your fucking ass up.
You think he's like an actor that's just playing the part?
They're all actors. None of them make one decision. Put it this way, folks. If you don't get this, your last election, you had Hillary Clinton, who's a fucking murdering, horrific human being. The Bill Clinton administration. And again, don't believe a fucking word I say. If you want to wake up, you do your own fucking homework. But 56 some odd people died during the Bill Clinton administration. Okay? That's throwing up bridges, fucking killing themselves. What the fuck is that? I've been around a long time. I don't have 56 people in my whole life that passed away in, within 4 years. Okay? It's a show.
Now, let me just interject here, because you're going to get a fucking barbell dropped on my head. We're talking about the shit the Clintons do. Yeah. I enjoyed my YouTube channel. It's been fun up until this point. But I think you just shoved a red pill up the ass of the audience today.
Oh, what happened? What'd I do? Oh, it's fuck.
No, we're good. We're good, man. I just want the Clintons to know that I think they're wonderful people, and please don't kill me. Continue.
Well, I can't read the shit they're writing. That's like, it's just going based on go back.
Oh, no, yeah.
Rest in peace, David. Fuck you all.
No, chat's liking it. They're digging it. It goes by kind of quick. I could put it in slow mode, but I like people being able to say whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good. I can't pay attention to it anyway. I mean, really, I don't care. Yeah, look, I will tell you something about me. It's very, very. I'm just a passionate man. Okay. And you're not talking to somebody without some credentials. I'm a man that read books for 20 freaking years. All right? The way I'm not going to get into flat earth. And if you think you're on a spinning ball of water, well, you keep on spinning. Okay? That's fine with me. We can do that another time. Or maybe we'll do it today. I don't know where we're going to go.
We can jump on that one too. I mean, we can talk whatever you want to talk about, man. I'm giving you the platform. You go into whatever subject you feel like talking about.
Let's finish Hollywood, okay?
Sounds good. All right.
Hollywood is, look, do not look up to anyone, people. I beg of you, all right? They don't give a fuck about you. They laugh at you, okay? I pray for all of you. Don't look up to anybody but your family, Real, my hero in my life was my Auntie Anne. You're my hero, and my father, and my mother. My father, I just buried my father in October. I love that man. He was the greatest man you ever met. But those are your heroes. People that inspire you. Please don't, man. I'm telling you, they're all demons. You got to, but even Bob Dylan. How do you think, okay, let's wake up. Bob Dylan. That fucking guy, most untalented fucking guy that sang fucking gibberish. All he was pushed onto the masses. And a rolling stone, and I'm coming home. What the fuck is that? You think that guy was famous because he was talented? Now listen to the lyrics. He's singing gibberish. He's pushed on the masses, and there's an interview with him with a fucking shaper guy. He tells you, that's on the deal. What do you mean? To the man. He tells you. They all fucking tell you, by the way. They even tell you that they're dudes. They tell you they're dudes. Look, I'm done with Hollywood with you guys. You believe whatever you fucking want. But you think you're all cool people? Every single one of them. My heroes, okay? In my mind, Prince and Elvis, all right? I gotta tell you, it doesn't matter. They were talented. I appreciated the talent that they put upon me, okay? And they were very talented men. Prince, unbelievable. One of the most fascinating artists ever. But I'm sorry to say it. They're in the same boat. They have to do. It's a TV show. And I just want to finish this with this.
Yeah.
And then we'll get on to Flat Earth. And I'll wake all you fuckers up. Look, when you got Hillary Clinton and a fucking reality TV show host who's the most obnoxious thing and most obnoxious character they give you, okay? Those are your two best candidates for president of the United States, and you think you have a fucking vote? Oh, wake up! Next time. It's just fascinating to me, man. It's fantastic.
Can I ask you how you got onto this? Like, I mean, because we talked a little bit about it before, kind of in the last call and stuff, and the stuff that you're bringing up now. Like, what set you on this path to viewing Hollywood like you do, to the Flat Earth stuff? Like, what woke you up to it?
All right. I will tell you this. I consider myself very fortunate. I'll give you a little, I'll fuck all your minds up. But I've been being abducted since I was a kid to this day. Okay?
Abducted by
we're not,
by who? What are we talking about?
We're not going there. But I believe, this is my belief, okay? Again, this is not a fact, this is my belief, all right? I didn't lose my logical thinking. My pineal gland didn't shrink up to the size of a dried up mental, okay? When I was in school, I don't know when they first start telling you live on a ball. So when they tell me I'm living on a ball, I asked everybody, and how old are you then? Oh, 8, 9, I don't know when they start. I have no sense of time, by the way. Zero sense of, everything's one long day in my world, okay? So anyway, all I know is I asked everyone this question. Anybody listen to me? My brother, my parents, the teachers. I said, wait a second. You're on a ball. If you had like a vehicle, a device that could drill through the earth, when you got to the other side, what would happen? You crawl out, you fall back, what happens? And the only answer they can give you, well, you can't drill through the earth. That's it. That's the only thing they'll tell you. What is the other answer going to be? Now,
let me counter you on this, right? Because we'll get into the flat earth stuff. This will be fun. Okay, how do you reconcile though the idea of like a flat earth with the amount of governments and corporations that put money to do satellites and shit like that? Wouldn't that mean that there'd have to be a fuck ton of people involved and never speaking about it and keeping it quiet?
Look, let's put some specific questions forth. All right, you have no pictures of the Earth. We know that. That's a fact. Okay. Don't anybody out there saying, "Oh, we have pictures of the Earth." No, NASA even tells you there are no photos. It's all composites. Number one. Number two. You have the Hubble telescope out there. You see the fucking bullshit images they give you from that fucking telescope that's in outer space. There's no outer space, fuckers. But they're telling you this TV show. So you got this Hubble telescope. Where's one picture of the planet we fucking live on every day? We live and breathe on every day. That we're putting billions of dollars into shit, and we got starving fucking children and homeless fucking veterans. I'll wake your asses up, man.
Well, yeah, you got really mad. I mean, when we talked about this before, you got upset because you said that it's not just that you think the Earth is flat. You're pissed off specifically at NASA because what are they doing with the money they get, right?
Look, hey, anybody listening, I think we talked about this. I'm going to fucking put it out there. I'm willing to be. Look, my goal. If I fulfill my life's goal, I will be fucking assassinated. Okay. If there's anybody who knows some fucking attorney with some fucking giant balls, I'll be the puppet. I'll be the figurehead, okay, to sue fucking NASA in a court of fucking law. They'll answer the questions I have.
We can set you up with somebody. I happen to know an attorney who will take this case, Nick Rekieta. He's a dude that does YouTube streams. He's a lawyer. I think he'd take your case. Chat, you need to get a hold of Nick and tell him that we should go for this. Like, he does his own late-night streams and stuff. I think this would be something right up his alley, to be honest.
Let's go. I'm going to fucking Washington.
Now, who do you think's going to come? I mean, is it, when you're talking about, like, these different things, like Hollywood the way it is, the flat earth stuff, the music industry, is it all, like, one core organization that's just got their hands in all of this shit that's lying to people completely, or are these different groups? Like, I'm trying to get my head around, like, the structure of, like, who's pulling the strings and why?
This is okay, because you are the sheep. They want you to suffer, number one. They feed off the vibration. Vibrations are very fun. Dude, these people drink fucking blood. They kill fucking babies. This is not bullshit. And they put it in your face. And they mock you. When they fucking make jokes about the devil and shit, they gotta fucking wear the horns. How many people fucking gotta do the fucking okay symbol? It's not the okay symbol. Find me one fucking hot damn A-list celebrity that's not giving you the okay sign. Sometimes they put it over their eye. The okay sign is not okay. It's 666. That's what it fucking is. The fucking Pope is the biggest demon on the fucking planet. It's a fucking show. You think AT&T and Verizon and Boost Mobile, you think they're all two separate entities? You're dumb as shit. It's all one and the same. ABC, NBC, CBS. You think they're all different separate entities? No. It's the machine. It's all under one fucking blanket. You name it. CDS, Ralph's, Albertsons, all your grocery stores. You think they're into separate entities? No. They give you choices. But these people that make them, there's nobody who owns Ralph's. Government owns it all.
So all the people that okay, so the people that are working for these different corporations, the people that are working with these different organizations, are they just brainwashed like everybody else so they don't see what's going on? Are they in on it? Like what's going on with that, I guess, when you're looking at like the employees and shit?
Okay, very, very simple. Look, there's thousands of people work for NASA, right? Your job is to build this shit. That's it. Okay? It's need-to-know basis. They're going to feed you just what they feed the masses. But you're getting paid. You think you're going to say any shit? No. They're going to say shit.
So
but they all know.
The regular nuts and bolts guy, right? Then, like the engineer, the designer, that kind of guy, he's just doing the job that he thinks he's doing. So he's not in on it. It's just the people at the top that are the ones that are deceiving, even the people under them.
To tell you the truth, Jim, and now that you asked me this question, I'm thinking about it. Simply, it was funny because somebody wrote, I get people, hey, anybody want to Facebook me? It's David Stay, not the fan page. It's a fan page there. I don't deal with it. I don't do anything with it. But if you want to Facebook me and you want to give me shit, it's perfectly fine with me. I'm cool with it.
David, I think people are loving this shit, man. I mean, if you've got something to plug where they can follow you and listen to you, now's the time to do it because chat loves this shit. I mean, you'll have interested people wanting to hear this.
Well, listen, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to do it. I am a procrastinator, but that's a sign of genius, just so you know.
That's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself. I can understand that.
Well, you gotta, come on. You don't want to call yourself a procrastinator without knowing that you are. You gotta add a little, make yourself feel good about it. So anyway, I'm getting exhausted, man.
No, it's fine.
But it's good.
Where can they follow? Let's get that out of the way first. Where can they follow you? You said a Facebook page. What's a Facebook page?
It's David Stay. Go find me, David Stay. I don't have a page. Don't go to the fan page. Don't friend my fan page. Friend me.
And then you've got you've got your website too, right? DavidStay.com.
DavidStay.com. It's very simple. It's stay like stay here. Want to know a story about my name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good story. All right, very good. My name's not David Stay. Okay, I'm not going to give my family name out. But my name was David Anthony, and then I had a family last name. Okay. But my family last name, to me, kind of sounds like a skin rash. It wouldn't flow as an actor. All right? So I went by David Anthony. So it was my name, my first name, my middle name. And then I went out of the Screen Actors Guild, and I got a gig. But I had to be SAG. So I go back to the Screen Actors Guild, and they tell me I can't be David Anthony anymore. Because you can't have more than one based on finances, getting paid and shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's my real name, yeah, but it's already registered at the Screen Actors Guild. So you can't just pick a name out of the hat, guys.
David, is your website okay? People are saying it's down for them. I don't know if that's because a lot of traffic's going for it, or if that's because some of the red pills you're dropping has pissed off certain people.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm on the radar anyway.
Okay.
Fuck them. I'm not afraid of anything, Look, I'm nobody when it comes to this shit. But my job look, I live by this, kind of. I live by a lot of mottos and philosophies. And one of them is, if you don't do something for the betterment of humankind in your lifetime, you did nothing. The veil is being lifted, kids and cats and kittens. I'm telling you right now. The veil is being fucking lifted. And this is what I want to get to. I just saw it. Somebody wrote something. 2019, you think people wouldn't be talking about living on a flat earth? That's such an oxy-fucking-moron. It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes you're on a spinning fucking ball of water. Okay? Look at the glass of water on your listen, do me a favor. Just do the fucking math in your head, okay? Very simple. And I'm not going to I know all the fucking numbers. I'm not going to do them for you. I want you to look it up. I want you to go online. I want you to put how many miles an hour this fucking planet's spinning on a tilted ball wobbling, mind you. Let's do that. Then I want you to put in how many miles an hour we going, or we're fucking flying around the fucking sun. Put that in. You get those numbers they're going to give you. Then you're going to put in how many miles fucking per hour we're going through the fucking galaxy. And the numbers just become more and more astronomical. Do you know why? Because when you tell a fucking sheep, you're going to give them these fucking numbers. They're going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever you say. All right? And then put all that. Now, I'm no mathematician, but you don't have to be one to figure it out in your logical fucking mind. While all that shit's going on, you only see one side of the hot damn moon. Fuck all. Now wake your fucking asses up.
So you think they make the math and all that shit complicated just to make people confused, so they fuck off and just believe it on faith?
Yes, of course. Why? They're gonna make it so kooky for you. You just can't. Look, dudes, you gotta go to your work. You gotta have your barbecue. You gotta fucking watch Judge Judy. You don't give a. And when people ask me what difference does it make whether on a flat Earth or a round Earth, well, it means every narrative they've fucking given you is a fucking lie. Because they've taken billions upon trillions of dollars from you to go to a fucking movie studio. You think you're on fucking Mars? And where's the picture of Earth from Mars? Where's that? Where's the Hubble telescope? Which gives you these fucking amazing fucking images? It's all make-believe, fucking people. Why? This is the one question in court of law. NASA, can't you turn the camera around on the Hubble and give us a picture of where we fucking live that we should care fucking about? Can't you do that? What would their answer be? They fucking tell you we couldn't go to the moon anymore because we lost the technology. You got the fucking lunar module in the fucking museum. I mean, lost it fucking in there. What? They lost 35,000 pieces of data from the greatest mission accomplished of humankind. 35 fucking, this is what they tell you, bro. If they laugh at you, they put it right in your fucking face. Hot damn.
Now, I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you a question, because a lot of people in chat have been asking this. Because you're kind of tuned into this shit. I mean, this is like your thing. Have you ever listened to people like? What are your thoughts on somebody like David Icke? Do you know who he is?
Yeah, on the TV show. Trust me, he might be on my page, but look. They manipulate you every fucking which way. All right, every which way. What's the other guy? There's quite a few of them. As soon as I start hearing shit, I don't trust you anymore. Because again,
yeah, there's David Icke who talks about his theory is there's. I don't know if he thinks they're demons or aliens, but some kind of weird reptilian shit that's impersonating people.
Shapeshifters, all that. Look, put it this way: nothing is impossible, and what the mainstream gives you. Look, I'll make this very clear. Back in the day. There's somebody out there that you only had 5 channels plus UHF. Back in the day when the TV would go off at night, all right? That's my generation. TV would go off at night. Now, you try to tell me, Jim, what was the tagline before you saw the Indian head and the grid? What was the tagline at the end of the fucking night?
Oh, fuck. I used to have an old dial television, a little black and white, shit kicker, back when they're 15 inches and shit. I mean, I had 1 through 13 of UHF, but I don't think I ever stayed up to watch what the closeout would be.
Every channel would say these exact words. This concludes your daily programming. You get it? They're telling you.
So why would they do that though? Do you think these people are so sick and twisted they get off on the fact that they like to tease people with shit like that, where they're saying, "Oh, we're programming you," kind of thing?
Yeah. You want to see a couple of documentaries? Watch They Live and The Matrix. Look, all you know is what they tell you, pal. Think about it. You can't tell me I'm crazy for saying that. I'm one of the most sanest human fucking beings I know. All right? But the only thing you fucking know is what they fucking tell you. You can't deny it, right? You think all your sports are real? Fuck that. It's all a TV show. It's Rome. Rome never fell. Put that in your pipe. Smoke that. Rome never fell.
You think it's the
How do
same
you
kind of power
think-
structure that's just continued? It's the same people at the top, just like some incestuous group that just has been doing this shit for thousands of years.
There's a reset. We can't get into that. I remember I told you that's a whole other world, man. The reset is a whole nother world. Now, you folks are more than welcome to plug it in, the reset. A lot of historians, a lot of great fucking historians out there that show you shit. So you base, and everything that, when I base, like the moon, all right, look, let's do logic with the moon, okay? Maybe one of you will just fucking wake up and say, holy shit, yeah, I wonder what the answer to that would be. So I'm in a court right now with your buddy, the attorney. Oh, and I got fucking, targets on my fucking head. I'd be proud, all right, if I can get that far, all right? But get this. I plug in to the fucking the fucking TV in front of the court, and I show the footage that they give us. Now, all I'm going to show them is the bouncing astronaut, okay? I'm just going to show them the bouncing astronaut. Oh, no, this is the footage they give me. And now this guy's 250 pounds with all the equipment and everything else. And this fucking measly little fucking costume fucking keeps him from the vacuum of space somehow. I don't know. It's fascinating to NASA, the technology. But you got to tell me something. When you see this fucking guy bouncing on the moon and you see the dirt under his feet bouncing up and falling down when there's no fucking gravity, the only logical explanation you could give me, if you think I'm dumb as shit, is, grains of sand on the moon dust weighs 1,000 pounds of grain. That's it. How is the fucking dust on the moon just dropping like it is in the fucking desert, huh? Think about it. Watch that dune buggy riding around the fucking moon, kicking up dirt. Huh? Just get the fuck out, man. That's your two God-blessed fucking eyes showing you.
I'm telling you, man. Going off the chat's reaction, honest to God, man, if you wanted to do this lawsuit, I almost guarantee you they'd crowdfund it. But are you willing to take that risk? Because I mean, if what you're saying is true, and there's this, I don't know, satanic or however you want to describe them, organization that's kind of fucking with people. I mean, if you step into a court of law to try to expose it, I mean, is that why you say that you'd have a target on your back? They'd come after you?
No. I don't care about fucking Hollywood. Look, it's in your fucking face. Do me a favor. How about this? Again, you want to go logical? This is how I look at everything. You can't fucking fool me anymore, all right? I'm done. And I'll tell you even how I got into starting to wake people up. Let me tell you that, all right? This is about 7 years ago. Now, every woman I've been with, most people in my life always knew I talk shit, okay? But I didn't really push it on people. You know who, I'm going to tell you he set me off. Barack Obama, he set me off. I was getting ready for work, and this is why I don't have a television, but I had a TV, right? My TV's always background noise. So I'm getting ready to go to work, all right? And I don't know what he said before. I don't know what he said after. And I cried on this day. I cried this day. All I heard was this. And for all you flat earth, tinfoil hat wearing people. And I looked up, I said, what the fuck did he just say that for? What fuck? I'm standing there in awe that he just said this. And again, I don't know what he said before or after it. I said, why would he say something like that? And you know what I found out that day, pal? There was actually, I have nothing to do with it. But there was an actual flat earth society. And I wasn't fucking alone. All those years, I thought I was the only one.
Yeah, there are a lot of people out there that believe it. I mean, it's not like it's some. There are multiple websites and forums and shit dedicated to it.
Something happened in 2012, man. It was a shift. I'm telling you this right now.
See, I got to ask you. We have to go over a bunch of subjects, right? You got the time? You wanna do some rapid fire questions here?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. Well, I'm hanging. It's just you, me, and whoever wants to chime in.
Well, first I got to say you gotta do a fucking podcast or something, because this shit's entertaining. Like, I mean, people are like tune in for stuff. I mean, I brought up David Icke. What are your thoughts on somebody like an Alex Jones? What do you think of him?
Again, it's a show. He's a show. Look, The guy says one thing and then he turns the other way. So either they told him, look, either we're going to kill you and your family, or we're going to fuck you up the ass every week, or you're going to shut your fucking mouth and you're going to tell people you can't. Anybody who preaches one thing and then all of a sudden goes the other way, and I don't know these cats, all right? I don't watch them, but I look, anything mainstream, especially in the truth community, I'm going to see. Just like I don't have a television. You don't think I'm going to know that fucking stone church is on fire?
Well,
It's going to be in my face.
let me put it this way, right? Like, all right, can you see the chat right now?
I'm telling you, I can't read that fast.
Oh, yeah,
man.
I know it's going by fast, but and there's a little bit of a delay, but I'm telling you, this shit's entertaining and people would want to listen to it. Chat, if you
I'm glad.
No, wait. Chat, if you would watch a podcast or a live stream show done by David, just give us a 1, because I want him to see how people would watch this shit. I want you to understand that people would be tuned into it. So, chat, give me a 1 if you would watch if he started doing like a weekly show. And
that's cool. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you got to give him a second to kind of catch up, man.
Yeah, that's cool. And also, like, if you think David's a lunatic, give us an X. See, I want to see. I'm the sanest motherfucker I know.
You should be seeing ones popping up.
Well, let's carry on the good show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're digging it. All right, let's keep going on then. I mean, you mentioned the abducted thing. You didn't want to get into specific details. That's cool. What do you? I mean, if the Earth is flat, okay. If the Earth is flat and space isn't real, I mean, if this is all like some kind of bullshit that people are putting onto the public, right? What about the people that are talking about like aliens and shit? I mean, because you brought up the abducted thing. Like, what is the alien shit then if space isn't real?
Yeah, they don't come from out there. They come from way over there. All right. They don't come from out. There's no space, kids. Look, and as far as religion goes, don't get me on that, man. It's all a narrative. It's all designed to divide you and conquer you. What the fuck, man? You think you live in a free country, the United States of America, and this is what they push on you, the masses. They're pushing Islam on you. These fucking people are coming to our country and telling us, hey, if you don't know about Islam and what their belief system is and what they fucking read every day, you best wake up. Okay? So this is what the mass. This is your mainstream. This is your fucking TV set. This is your programming. So you're telling me they're going to broadcast that Islams want to convert the United States into Muslims, and we're not throwing their fucking asses out. But you're out your mind. You got to be out your mind.
I hope you've seen the amount of, and the funny thing is, you're like, press X if you think I'm, crazy or whatever. Even the people that are pressing X are hitting 1. They want a fucking show from you, man.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have it.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, the interest is there.
Well, the cool thing about the 1 and the X is they hate me and they want to hear more. That's what you are. You're slaves to punishment.
Oh, well, that's definitely what they are. Like when you're talking about because I've watched some David Icke before. I've watched a little bit of Alex Jones before. I've seen that kind of stuff. If you're not watching them, like, who do you watch? Like, what's the kind of shit that you watch when you want to hear more about this kind of stuff?
It comes to this is what happens with me.
I'm sorry.
Like that? Recently. Yeah. Recently. Again, no sense of time. 6 months, 8 months ago. I don't know. I just started. I think it's called UAP. UAP. This guy's a historian. Oh, I'll tell you the best guy. The best guy. Barnabas Nagy. Nagy. And Barnabas is spelled with all A's. Barnabas Nagy. And what he does is analyze the photos from the only photos you have are from like the 1850s and on. And again, you'll learn about the reset. Just watch his shit. It's unbelievable, man. So I got all into this historic shit. Put it this way. It was at the dentist's office, right? And there's a magazine, and it said the dogs are human hybrids. Now, of course, I got to read this shit, right? Well, you ain't talking about dogs as human hybrids, like man made them, right? But make a long story short, think about it. The dog is the only species on this whole entire planet out of billions of species that would not survive without man. What other animal can grow hair where if it wasn't cut, they'd go blind? Hey, how could a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? So it's just, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I found it fascinating because it's in plain sight. But you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
No, and I hear you, man. People in chat are wanting me to ask, and I don't know what your answer to this would be, because I mean, if space isn't real, but they're bringing up Saturn. Do you have any specific thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's okay. So Saturn is your five-pointed star. Put it this way. You want to talk about symbolism? I can go into numerology, but it's too complicated for you guys. But there's always, everything you see in your mainstream media, especially everything, you're always going to see the star. The star is like the star in outer space. That's what that stars look like. The star is a five-pointed star. It's all the devil. It's all satanic, all right? Everything you see is satanic. It's all brainwashing. Again, you see every celebrity giving you the okay sign. Every fucking one of them. Find me one. I tell you, you can't. You can't find me one celebrity that's never done it. Well, your own Pope and the devil horn. You know, that's fucked up shit, man. You think it's rock and roll? No, you got the Pope doing it. That's the devil. Go look up images of the Pope's Hall. Go look up those images. Look at that sculpture behind him and tell me that's not the most demonic shit you've ever seen in your life. It's public knowledge. Go ahead, look it up right now. I dare you. The Pope's Hall. Images of the Pope's Hall. Look at that shit.
I don't know. Is that in the Vatican? You mean like hall, like a hallway? Like I don't know much about the Vatican and shit.
It was, now this is what they tell you, built in 1977. There's a 77. All right? I'm not going to get into it. This is the Pope's Hall. And if you look at the hall, you look at the sculpture. This is gigantic sculpture behind them. The most demonic, look, it's in your face. They mock you. They laugh at you. Put it this way,
is that part of the pleasure they get out of it then? It's not just having the power, it's being able to kind of throw it in your face and mock you.
Wake up. Wake up. You best believe. There's free energy, man. You don't need to be paying an electric bill. There's free fucking energy. You don't have to be paying for gasoline. You think they put it this way? They tell you they get your fuel from fucking dinosaur bones. Fuck off. You're crazy, man. Fossil fuel. You gotta wake up, man.
So you're talking about like Tesla technology? Like I remember, wasn't he the one that said you could get like free energy and shit? You didn't need.
The free energy is. Look, you don't need gasoline. All right, you're slaves. You're all fucking slaves to the system, man. And put it this way. I just posted this the other day. Let me tell you something. The day they demand they put a chip in you, you better take to the fucking streets. Okay? They're demanding that you fucking poison your fucking children with vax fucking scenes, man. Putting chemicals in your babies.
I remember hearing the chip shit from back in the 90s where they were saying that they were going to have like a, like a little radio ID that you could put in your hand to use to buy and sell shit. Is that what you're talking about with the chipping and stuff?
Yeah, chipping you. Oh, trust me. The programming, they're very patient. They're not going to just slam it on you overnight. No, they're going to build it up. They're going to put it in the movies. They're going to put it in everything you fucking see. It's called pre-programming, getting you ready. Just getting you ready for it. You're going to come take my fucking gun? Yeah, you're going to take it out of my dead hand. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. I'm telling you, it just won't happen. They can talk to you about it all the time. They're trying to do it. Why do you think they look? Let's put this into perspective, all right? Trying to wake everybody up here. Let's put this into perspective. Why the fuck do these people go into schools and start shooting the shit out of everybody? Schools, why? Is this a trend? Put it this way. If I heard on your mainstream bullshit, which is just going to be a show anyway, right? That a guy went into the IRS office. They just, foreclosed on his house and blew a bunch of people away, I would get it. All right? A guy lost his job after 20 years, went in and blew the boss away. I get it. All right? People snap, right? But why schools? That Sandy Hook, that fucking TV show. You think that's fucking real? Sandy Hook. It's there's bullet holes all through it. It's just.
So do you think these shootings then? Do you think the shootings are fake, or do you think that the kids that are pulling them off have been programmed to do it?
Oh, MK Ultra, very possibly, but no, mostly a show.
Okay. I mean, God, you're into a lot of these subjects. I browse a board called X, which is like the paranormal board where they talk about a lot of the shit. So you want to get into MK Ultra? I don't know if the audience is familiar with that.
MK's mind control.
Right.
You know, these people. You look, all your celebrities, dude. They're not free to do what they want. They're just not. They have handlers. They do what they're told. That's it. They do what they're told. That is all.
Well, with like the MK Ultra shit, I mean, that was like CIA stuff and mind control. I mean, do you think that's something they're using on a lot of people these days, or like, do you think they do it differently now? What do you think?
Well, put it this way: public knowledge. This is not made up shit. All right. This is they started doing this this is public knowledge. What they gave you based on documentation. MK Ultra from the 50s. Mind control. So how far advanced do you think it is now? They can't just stop you and they're going to do it now. Just think about it. Again, this is not the conspiracy theory shit. This is fact. I mean, this is at least based on the narrative they've given you. And let me set everybody straight with conspiracy theorists, all right? Because I'm proud to be one. Seriously. So, for those of you that have this taste in your mouth when you hear I'm a conspiracy theorist, let's give you a little schooling here. Number one, it was coined by the CIA. Number two, I'm going to give you the definition of it. You question anything we tell you, you're a conspiracy theorist. So I'm hot damn proud to be one because I question everything. I don't believe shit. Put that in your pipe.
Man, you're my channel is gonna get toasted from this interview. Is there again, in for a penny, in for a pound? Is there one subject? I mean, more than flat Earth and the Hollywood shit. Like, is there one thing that you really want to talk about, or are those like the two main things that really piss you off when you're talking about this kind of stuff?
I don't care for the deception on the masses, man. It's really I'm fucking ready to cry when I think about it. How lied to we all fucking been through. It's just fucked up, man. And I'm telling you, the veil is fucking being lifted. In 2012, there was a hot damn shift. I tell you there was. You don't have to believe it. But something happened.
Well, a lot of people, I mean, I know they call it something silly with the Berenstein universe. You ever hear that shit? The kids' book?
No, Mandela effect. That's fantastic shit. Fascinating shit.
Right. Is that kind of what you're talking about? You think like in 2012 we had like kind of a shift into like some weird fucking parallel shit?
There's a major fucking shift. Do me a favor, bro. I watch this. I'm a sky watcher, okay? If you people don't believe in UFOs, and I can't tell you what the fuck they are, but you don't believe in them, you want to see them? Watch the hot damn sky. That's all you got to do. But they don't want you watching the sky, that's for sure. They're fucking poisoning you every day. That's the other thing I don't get about the sheep, all right? I'm ready to take to the streets, man. I'll be first in line. I'd be willing to die if I got 2 billion people behind me. I'll be the first in line to take it all effect over. You think you need a government? You think if there were no police, it would be the Wild Wild West? You're dumb as shit. Most people, for the most part, are civil.
Well, speaking of the skywatching thing, what's your take on like the chemtrails, contrails, and shit with like cloud seeding and shit with planes?
Guy, again, this is why you're all a fucking sleep, man. They tell you, Guy, why don't you take your kid to the doctor and get a hair follicle test? Why don't you do that? And see the barium and aluminum mercury in his system. Why don't you do that, huh? And maybe wake your ass up. Yeah, they tell you, though. I'm not making this shit. This is what they tell you what's in it. And they give you the fucking story. Oh, we're going to show through ultraviolet ray. They tell you the sun's 92 million miles away. You got to wake up, man. How can you even tell somebody that? They tell you how big the sun is. How? Oh, who went there? Tell me who went there. Come on, man. Don't make fucking believe. But they just told you They just fucking said, oh, we think the moon's in our solar system. Well, they did is just fucking go. It's in your face. They mock you, man. They laugh at you. I'm telling you. Did you not hear that? They just said it a month ago. The moon might be in our solar system. Did you not hear that? Mainstream media.
Wait, said what?
They said we think the moon might be in our solar system. All of a sudden, the moon changed. You did not read this shit?
No, man, I missed that one.
Well, it was public. Again, I have no TV set, so I saw it twice. I'm like, what the? And I'm laughing my ass off. This is your government telling you the moon might be in our solar system. Get the fuck out of here, man. How do you lose? Again, I want to go back to it. I want you all to wake up, man. How is the greatest accomplishment of mankind not only lose 35,000 pieces of data of the moon landing, but they also tell you that they taped over it by accident. They laugh at you, man. I'm not making it. This is what they tell you. They taped over it.
This is some wild shit, man. I honestly do. Like, I know I've said this a few times, but I'm telling you, people are digging it. You really should look into doing a show.
I'm going to do a show.
Yeah, you got it.
It's going to be called BB. Hey, listen, this is very important, man. As far as the show goes, you want to see it live? You want to see it live in September? Anybody Southern California? And I hope Jim, my friend here, will plug it when I know where it's going to be.
I will absolutely fucking plug it for you.
It's going to be live. One-man show, one night only. It's going to be called Beautiful, Brutal, The Ball, and everything in between. And it's going to be out of control because the audience is going to produce the fucking show. How you like them bananas?
I like those bananas very much. I think people, like I said, man, people dig this kind of shit. You know, if you put yourself out there to watch, I'll plug the fuck out of that when you know the date. I will plug the fuck out of that thing.
Nah, you're my brother from another mother. I know you will.
Hey, there you go. Well, we'll wrap up a little bit here. People again can follow you on Facebook at David Stay. They can follow you at your website at davidstay.com. Is there any other social media, any other sites that they can you direct them to?
No, I'm not. I don't do Twitter. I don't do any of that shit. You're lucky I'm on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah. You want to wake up a little more? You think fucking Mark Zuckerberg, guy in college dorm, fucking made that shit? You're dumb as shit.
A lot of people think that motherfucker's a robot. Like no bullshit. Like they think the way he acts around people, like he's so robotic. He doesn't seem human to people. Like I've heard that shit thrown out multiple times.
That's a possibility. Anything's possible, my friend. With everything that's going on, anything's possible. All right, but you gotta understand. First of all, public knowledge, mind you. And I want to go back to the beginning. Don't believe a fucking word I say. Just prove me wrong. All right? Facebook was funded by the Central Intelligence Agency. All right? And if you think a guy and his buddy in a dorm room created that shit, again, you're dumb as shit. It's all set up to get all your... And then they got this fucking... They want you... You know, what's the thing where you send your DNA to find out your heritage? You're dumb as shit. Now they're going to have your DNA? You're out your mind, man.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was weird they had the mail-in DNA kits and shit, and everybody's been doing that, like the 23andMe stuff, the genealogy.com, all of that shit.
Yeah, stop it. Stop. You know who you are? You want to know who your ancestors were? Who cares? You know which between your ears is who you are. Fuck's sake. I'm sending your DNA out.
Well, David, I want to give you a chance to... I don't know. I mean, because we're kind of at the end here. Hit the audience with something, man. What do you want to leave them with? You want to leave them on a positive note? You want to tell them to go check something out specifically? Like, how do you want to end this off?
I'll leave you all with this. I'll leave you with a couple of declarations I make. I make a lot of declarations. Declarations are important, all right, because of the vibration. You want positive vibration. I apologize for my expletive, but I don't consider them curse words. I consider them exclamation points. Okay? It might be kind of immature to you guys, but that's fine. That's how I feel about them. They just pop out like a giant exclamation point. All right? So, one thing I live by
Because every day of my life is to touch, move, and inspire people. Everyone I fucking meet. If you don't see God in the next person you meet, stop searching. All right? I'm a perfect mind. I'm a perfect body. I'm a perfect health. I'm a perfect soul. I will live to be a healthy 100 years old. The mantras I say every day. And if you don't understand vibrations, do the race test. If you don't understand vibrations, just do the race test. And you'll see that vibrations are real. Got to put out there. I know I come across freaking kind of, against the grain a little bit. But I'm a man that just cares. And I care about everyone. And I want to make a hot damn difference on this hot damn planet. And it doesn't matter how many people. And that's my goal in life. So tomorrow, do the right thing. But just compliment somebody, man. You know what you can do? Just you're in the elevator with a guy. Don't make it up. But even if you're a guy, he knows you're not gay. But you say, man, you look sharp in that suit. You know what you just fucking did with half a breath? You lifted that man up. You might wear the same suit the next day. That's how you inspire people. That's where my power comes from, by the way. It's not tangible. It's not in my pocket. But if I inspire someone tomorrow who is bummed out, and he gets in his car and now he's happy, and he talks to his friend in Germany and picks him up, that's my fucking power. Understand? Vibration, man. And we got to turn this shit around, people, because you're going to have children. What about your grandchildren? Where do you think the jobs are going to be in 20 years from now? You're headed for Babylon, man. So I hope I woke some of you up. I hope I entertained you cats. I hope to do this again with you. Somebody even had a suggestion, Jim. We fucking watch the Sphere of the Lycanthrope together.
I'd be down for that.
All right, you got to tell me tomorrow whether you're going to get it or not. Otherwise, you got to you got to give me another address, man. You got to see this shit after our conversation.
I will definitely do a watch through with you, and we'll watch that together.
That would be cool. That'd be a lot of fun. So listen, guys, if you want the Sphere of the Lycanthrope, I want you to go to davidstay.com. On the top left, you're going to Sphere of the Lycanthrope. The very top of the page, you can see where you can get it. If you plug in the notes, just plug in Metokur or whatever, and I'll send you a little extra present with it. If you want to read my book, Dare Hunter, which is absolutely brutal, I recommend you do not read it. It's horrific, okay? And it's funny, we should discuss this another time, but my next book coming out, which I'm almost done with, is the complete opposite. I got to change my freaking name. Anyway, listen, Jim, it was awesome hanging with you and all your fans, and I hope I didn't offend too many people or blow too many minds.
Oh, no, that's good. The chat fucking loved it, man. And I appreciate you coming on and giving us your time. Fans of the show, I think they enjoyed themselves today. Hopefully, if they have an interest, that Sphere of the Lycanthrope, again, is up on your website, davidstay.com. And, yeah, we'll follow up. We'll do, like, a watching of the Sphere of the Lycanthrope together. I think it'll be fun.
That would be great, but you got to watch it first, though.
Yeah,
you got to shoot the shit about it off the air.
And when you know the date of the thing you're going to do, tell me, and I will promote it for you.
Oh, you got it, my brother.
All right, you take it easy.
All right, good night, everybody.
All right, have a good one. Okay, chat. That was actor David Stay, who played Mandar on Photon. Again, you can follow him at, David Stay on Facebook and on his website, davidstay.com. Hopefully, if my channel survives the red pilling, I'll be able to upload this, a copy of it, up on Hal's channel. I know I haven't with the other streams, but this is pretty fucking fantastic. So I think there's definitely going to be a copy put up there later today. Lots of super chats. I'll hit some here before I get a copy of the stream so I can put this up over on Hal's. Give me 1 second, chat. One moment here. People were digging it. I think they enjoyed themselves. So let's see, where are we here? I tried to ask questions. I saw chat asked a lot of questions. I tried to hit the main ones. So hopefully the majority of shit got addressed for you. Let's read through a few of these here. Megas Nemeris, the only way the stream could have surprised me more is if you just streamed Goatsy for an hour and a half. Well done. David is one crazy diamond. Whitey on the Moon, just do the right thing. From Brian Lane, and internet insanity on David Stay when. We need to be dark-pilled. Captain Queens? If the Patriots control the memes, then David is the son of liberty. Mayo Blaze. He mentioned fake history. What parts are fake? I'm sorry. I wish if I had seen that, I would have asked him when we had him on. We'll probably do a follow-up stream, at the very least on Severe Lycanthrope. I will write down some of these questions, the really good ones, if I missed any, and I will ask him the next time he comes on. And we'll find out what parts exactly he disagrees with. From Barbizon Dropout. Do you like Joe Bob Briggs? I'll make sure to ask him. Tag, Jim, did you know Mandar was this woke when you wanted him on stream? Yes, I did. We talked a few times via email, and then once when I was testing out to make sure the Skype setup worked. So I was pretty sure people would enjoy it. I thought they'd be interested in hearing what he had to say. From Mythos Irving. Hope David doesn't come down with a sudden case of Sue I side by shotgun to the back of the head. Damn glow-in-the-dark CIA. Terry was right. Gotta hit him with cars before they hit us with trains. From Skeet Neat. Why is it that the Jews made up 99% of employment in Hollywood, including the ADL? Adam Talk. Wasn't this supposed to be about Photon? We did talk about Photon for about the first 20 minutes. We got into the Sphere Lycanthrope and independent filmmaking for about another 20 minutes. And then we got into everything else after that. Let's see here. From Josh J. Francis E. Declan Esquire reincarnated. I did get that vibe. Dan Simpson. We need to wake up, Jim. Send alarm clocks. Matt Boyer. Are communist computer gods real? From Labyrinth Rebel. Was Photon funded to teach the space is real? From Foregone Jim. Don't make the guy cry, fuck man. From Lucifer Love Monkey. They live, we sleep. Glass half empty. Ask him about the Jews. From Pirate Skeleton. I was expecting Photon, but I got so much more. For more guys like this, look up Bill Schnoebelen. Shnoebelen. Don't know who that is. It's slow but great for long drives. Flat Earth, Hollow Earth, Reptilians, Illuminati, Satanic cults, etc. From Baleth777. Awesome stream, Jim. Love your content. First ever super chat. Question: my wife and I are expecting our first, but if I'm a potato N and she is a pasta N, am I actually helping the white race? I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what happens when an Italian and an Irish have a child together. Given that both have extreme tempers, your kid is going to be screaming at the top of their lungs for at least the first 20 years of their life. From Atari Dad. Does this man really not know how selective dog breeding works? Most modern dog breeds didn't even exist 200 years ago. The retardation is mind-numbing. From Saul T. Dog. Ask him about chemtrails. We did. I actually did get to that. From Woomy. How dare Obama insult my favorite tin hat? Dave. From Lou Raquel. 2012 was the 200th anniversary of the 1812 reset. From Alfonso Coral. Jim, ask him if he owns a land boat. Trump Nation. Ask him about 5G. From Larkin Lancer. Ask him about Agenda 21 conspiracy theories. Okay. It seems the majority of super chats I got were asking him questions. I didn't want to interrupt the interview and like the conversation, the flow of it, by sticking in a bunch of super chats. It's probably on my bad. What I will do is I will go through this. I will take the best ones. I will make a fucking list, and the next time I stream with David, I will ask him these. I was mostly going off what chat was saying while the conversation was going on. So I tried to hit as many as I could. I promise you I will write them down. I will get them lined up and ready to go for the next stream. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to download this stream and then run for cover because YouTube is not going to be pleased to get my backup up on Hal's. But that is where I'll put it. I'll put a link up later on, or I should say my good friend Mr. Anti-Bully will. So you can watch a copy of this. Again, with all my streams, if anybody wants to mirror them, feel free to. I always allow it, never an issue. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't think many of you were expecting Photon and the cast to be as woke as they were, but definitely they are. Again, thanks Dave for coming out. It's davidstay.com is his website, and David Stay on Facebook. Apparently doesn't have a Twitter or a YouTube yet, but that's where you can follow him if you want to purchase his book or movies, or just keep up with what he's doing. And fingers crossed he makes a fucking show. I'm telling you, that would be the wildest shit. I think a lot of people would watch it. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a great Saturday. I hope you have a great Sunday. I've got stuff coming up. I'll put updates as that goes on. This stream will be up on Hal's later on tonight. With that, I'm going to close it out. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will see you again.